So I've started this look kind of in between. In my previous video, which I probably have already posted, or if I haven't, I will post after this, I was doing a reverse smoky eye. So this is kind of where I stopped at, and now I've just added the shade Boutique from the James Charles palette, which is this pinky shade. You can use any pinky shade. You can use, I think it's Pinka from Jackie Anna's palette that looks like this. It's either Pinka or what's the other name of the other pink? So the deeper one. You can use the deeper one, or you can use any other pink, okay? So now we're going to continue from there, and I'm just going to put in some tape. I just want to put some tape in this area at the corner because I want it to be sharp and I don't want to have to clean it when I'm done. So just right till where the eyeliner was. Maybe I'll have to clean it because if you saw my other video, or if you haven't, the other liner, I didn't put a tape here. I put a tape inside instead of outside. Does that make sense? So I put a tape out inside instead of outside. So now the tape is outside because I want it to be sharp. And I don't want to get eyeshadow, you know, all over that area. So once you deepen the shade Boutique to kind of like the level you want it to be, which for me this is fine, I'm just going to take a bigger fluffy brush just to blend the edges. I'm sure you guys have seen this hundreds of times in my other eyeshadow videos. This should be a very simple look too. And then I'm going in with the shade Benny. Benny is like a dark, like a dark brown that is kind of cool. So a cool dark brown. It's almost black. It's almost black. And as you can see on this side, I kind of put the eyeshadow on top of the sort of wing that I had going on. So basically just meshed it. So I don't really have a wing after this look, when this look is done. So when I'm done with that, I'll go in with a black called Spooky, and just in that area, because I want to make it super dark, just in that area, just lightly. I'm using a pencil brush so I can be a bit more precise, and then just blending it through, slowly, slightly dragging it up. You want to be really careful when you're using black eyeshadow, otherwise it could go really wrong, especially if it's an eyeshadow that is not that blendable. So this is good. This one is so easy to blend, so it's easy to use. And then when I'm done with that, notice how I always hold my brushes, like all of them, in one hand, so everything is just ready to go. Alright, so now I'm taking the shade Shook, yeah, and I'm just spraying it with my Fix Plus just to make it a little more vibrant, and placing it on my lid. And look at that shade, it's gorgeous. Just a nice, gorgeous, girly pink. I love it. When you're doing your lid shadow, you want to just, especially if you have hooded eyes, you just want to kind of tilt your head back and get that area, so that when you look down, you still have shadow in that area. Because sometimes when you do your eyes, when your eye is like this, and you go in with the eyeshadow, you tend to miss the creases, and they end up without eyeshadow. Just want to bring it there. And because I really don't have much space for an inner corner highlight, so I always just bring my, you know, my eyeshadow all the way to the front, my lid shade all the way to the front. And then let's just do a fake cut crease right there. Let's fake that cut crease. And then I'm gonna go back with the first shade, Boutique, and just soften those edges. I pick a really small blending brush for this part because my eyes don't have much space, so I take it all the way close to my brow bone and then just blend. And you can see a nice gradient when you're done. Just notice a nice gradient with the black and then the other dark brown shade and then the pink. I love this look. I think it's gorgeous. And we're done. We're Gucci. See how simple that was? So now I'm going to show you guys how to put on the lashes. For lashes, you need obviously the lash itself. And you need a lash applicator or a tweezer. I don't know. Some people use tweezers, some people use their hands. So depending on, you know, how good you are or how not good you are, you might need to pick up one of these. If you're unable to find this, then you can just use a tweezer, okay? Now I'm going to put the glue on my lash. I have this mini lash glue from Kiss that I really like because it dries black and it just holds really well, and you don't even have to put a lot for it to actually hold and look really nice. So I love it. You can use any lash glue, but I would advise you not to use glue that is white, that dries white or dries kind of clear, because it will be seen. It's better one that dries dark than one that dries white or clear. Trust me. Trust me. So then after we put the glue on the lash, I'm just gonna allow it to dry. While it's drying, I'm going to prep my own lash. So just go in with your mascara. Let me pick up a smaller mirror. This really helps with just kind of aligning the lash hairs. So when you're applying the actual lash, you can see where each and every strand is. So it's easier to apply. And it also just helps your actual lash to match and mesh with the falsies. I never really used to be a lash person. I never really used to be, but once you start wearing lashes and you see how good they look with your eye looks and just how they bring them to life, you'll probably be stuck. Oh, I just dropped my lash glue. Okay, my actual lash. Alright, so you want to wait until the glue is a little tacky, dry. Some of the glue that is white starts to turn like a blue shade. That shows you that the lash glue is almost drying. So then that is the point that you know, apply it. So this is what I do. I tilt my head, and I have my small mirror here, and I tilt my head and just kind of measure the lash before you actually place it. Just kind of, you know, hold it there to see if it's in the right place before you actually place it on your lid. And then push your own lash and apply and hold it for a bit, just so the glue can kind of sit. And then I typically pull the front first so it doesn't kind of hang outside. And then I pull the edge. And just try to fix everything in place. So after I'm done, I'll either go with this just to push everything down, and then wipe off the glue if it gets stuck on your applicator, because if you don't, the next time you try to go in to press the lash, it will get stuck on it. See, kind of like that. So when that happens, I just go in with my finger instead and press everything in with my own finger. And at this point, if you want to go in with eyeliner to just kind of, you know, hide the band of the lash, you can. I don't think I'm gonna do that today with this look. All I'm gonna do is I'm going to pick my pen liner and just go right in this area, just to kind of create that line, just to kind of define the shape of the eye. Yeah, to define the shape of the eye. And that's it. That's how to apply your lash. So I forgot to mention that I just kind of blew up my lower lash with the shade Boutique, which is this pink shade that we use to transition. I just basically just went down with a little of it just to soften that black liner that was there, that black eyeshadow, just to soften it, and then went in back with the black just to make sure I still have, you know, my deep dark shade that I wanted to keep in that area. So this is the final look that I came up with, just a darker lip to, I mean, I don't even think I had any of the lipstick to go with this eye. I wasn't trying to be bold and I wasn't trying to be nude, so I decided to just do a plum, a dark berry, I guess, plum shade. Really great for the fall. Really great for fall as well, but we don't have fall in my country, so no one cares. But anyway, yeah, that's the final look, and I guess I'll see you guys on my next video. Okay, check out my other video, and please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Like I said, that is where I post most of my life, and I'd love to have you there. I'd love to see you there. I'd love to connect with you and to talk to you. And yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video. Did I say subscribe? Subscribe if you haven't already. God bless you.